Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. On second down, Peyton. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. On third down, Jackson. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
I don't know. Why? I don't know. Huh? My squad? Yeah, that's pretty good. Are you a no money spent team?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Okoye. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage.
Are you a no money spent team?
On the run, it's Bo Jackson.
That's good shit. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that next year. I'm a 98 too, so yeah, it's.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And my offense is 98, and then my defense is 99.
Now they'll throw it with Griffin. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And then I freaking got one of those fan appreciation bundles, and I got the kicker, so I have Stenerud. Yeah. But I don't have guy. I have just a regular punter, like a 87, I think. Oh boy, here we go. I should have thrown it away.
They practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans.
Did you play any weekend league?
And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Oh, you got that crossbody deadeye, I think it is called.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance.
Yeah, I just put that on RG3 right now. I want to see it. I haven't used it yet, but. Yeah, screen. I think screen worked a lot better on the last game, the 19. Ah, fuck me. Dot, nice one. Kind of get my fucking audibles in. Ah, nah. That doesn't make that makes it too fucking ridiculous. I think it's already bad enough that I have fucking two abilities on my defensive line already. It's already feels like it's too much. I'm sorry, what was that? Why don't I have Randy Moss? I have him as double me. I just don't have him on Moss because I can't fucking do it. I practiced it a bunch, but I can't get Moss to work for me. Fucking everybody ends up just picking it off. So it's like, fuck. Do you? Yeah, the cornerback like PIs him exactly. The cornerback PIs him like crosses him 3 times, and then fucking like the safety will come and pick it. It's like, what the fuck? That shit ain't realistic. But yeah, that's the reason I don't use it. Do you use it at all, or? Okay, Spy. My QB Spy, I think it was Willis. Just fucking watched him go by. Yeah, Peyton. I've thought about picking up Peyton a couple times. He's fucking beastly. He actually feels like a golden ticket, to be honest. At least like when I've been facing him, he feels like I'm facing Bo. Yeah, it's like facing Bo.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right.
Nice. Herman Moore, that's a card that I think I have in my binder, but I never powered him up. I got him as the 97. But
a carry for the fullback. It's Corey Schlesinger. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with.
I have him and I have Calvin that I just haven't used yet.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oof.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3.
Some of the GTs are super cheap right now. I don't know if you've been checking, but like the bar and that's fucked. Couldn't switch. Nice touch. Yeah, they don't play the flat very well at all. That's another thing that I've seen a lot of people do. Just hit the fucking same spot every time. Just sideline, 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 sideline. Oh, no, I'm not tripping. It's part of the game. You can't really... It's just the way...
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Oh, I thought he was going to get back up. All right, let me try. What was that? Motherfucker. God, my guy is locked up. Let me think. Oh, I know a different play. Let me try a different play.
The O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really difficult.
No, why did you fucking... Oh, my. He threw it so slow.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of So this is just an
I like hit it like literally 2 seconds before, it felt like. So yeah, just my kicker's like 87.
Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And possession will...
Are you a theme team or you just have guys?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to...
Oh yeah, do those, dude. That's, you get a free GT. It's super easy. Even the journey ones are kind of look like they might be worth it. Yeah, some of them like start third period, but yeah, they're all bad. Because I started playing late, so that's another reason that I had to kind of buy more packs to catch up. So yeah, I don't have. I mean, I'm trying to do the journeys right now, but I'm also like trying to mix up playing against people like this, so I can get some practice in. Because I'm so far behind, starting so late.
Steps away to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Oh, I should have had that. Nice one.
And he's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
I know a retirement ceremony.
It just didn't. It didn't do it. I tried to catch, and it just was like, nah. Oh, damn.
He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that,
Is that the GT Lamar, or is that the regular honors one?
timeout by the offense. As they'll talk it over
The
here.
NFL honors, I think it is called.
Third down.
That one is so fucking cheap right now. I thought about picking him up just to practice with him, just to see how he is. As I've actually never, he's one quarterback that I've never played with. I played with Steve Young, I played with
To get back a yard for
Russell Wilson for a little bit.
leads us to fourth down. Now to try the field goal, and here's Daniel Carlson. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway.
Nice kick.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all state quarterbacks, receivers,
I'm 42. How old are you?
state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding
Oh,
out
yeah.
all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
When I was 17, nah. When I was 17, I couldn't spend no money on the game.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's hard to. Oh yeah, that's tight. Why Apex? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why Apex? I'm surprised. Oh fuck me.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Yeah, I started like season 3 and season 4 was awesome. But yeah, I don't play much anymore.
Better in the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Second and 5 now. Griffin. Nowhere.
Shit.
Goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It's Griffin. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, fuck me.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Thought I could I'd catch that one.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining.
So far, so good.
Return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we
they call you.
Here in quarter number 3.
My RG3 what?
A few yards into the end zone.
Hey, he's a good card. I just fucking trash fucking player. So like, and I didn't do any of that glitchy shit like people be putting on like 3 times gunslinger and shit. I don't know if you've seen those stupid glitches. Because the shit says it's not supposed to stack, but if you look at like the YouTube videos they're putting out, like it's stacking. Do they call you JJ or no? Do they call you JJ? Because I say you're Johnny Jones. Huh? Huh. You know, I want to try this.
Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Fuck. I can never do my adjustments in time. That's one thing I hate, like when you play your defensive play and you gotta wait for the offense. It's like, alright, come on. Okay, bro.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Does he get gunslinger?
Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Jackson.
Oh, fuck me. I baited it too. What the fuck? They're hating. They're hating.
But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
Yeah, so who was that? Garrett? Garrett's a... I don't know if you have Garrett. He's pretty cheap, and he's a fucking monster, dude.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's...
And Barr, he's, I think, 350 if you have... I don't know how many coins you got, but it's like 350,000 coins, something like that. Who?
From the gun, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that.
Fucking left guard is just not doing it.
Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Looking to throw on second down. Griffin. He's going to rifle one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now a carry here for their full.
And block shed in my 99 center too. God damn.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
I used my 99 power-up pass on the Mawai. Because that card is stupid expensive. I hate that. I wish you could be able to see easy, like...
They run again with Jackson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He's tired. Whoa.
So 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
I thought that he hit the pylon though. That's weird. Okoye, he's another, it's kind of pricey guy, but he's like a game changer, I feel, for me. Cause he's like, yeah. I think I used the 98 pass on him because his card is like 300 or something. It's freaking he's like a 92 speed fullback, so like I don't even care about like running some runs with him. It's fine. This guy fucking drives me nuts. Fucking Peyton.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
There's your screen. There's your screen.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
That's so strange that worked so well. Because I didn't send extra guys. I didn't blitz. Is that grounding?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Jackson.
What? Champ. Champ just fucking olayed that ball. What the hell?
Run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do,
duos are fun and squads.
Away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Jackson to throw, rolling, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A big time sack there on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Simeon Rice is pretty nice. He's also not a too expensive guy. What the fuck? Defensive line didn't block shit there. Oh, or the offensive line.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
How many different, or when did you start playing Madden? What Madden?
The biggest play in this football game. They'll run on third down with Brown, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down.
Or just like, yeah, what was like the first Madden you played?
Convert with a gain of 4. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry.
Okoye, if you have a 98 pass, he's pretty good for that.
Carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Oof. That should have been fumbled like a motherfucker. Holy.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. As he'll get it with just under 90 seconds.
Joey who? Yeah, and he's cheap too, huh? He's another cheap fucking beast.
On 3rd down, here's Bo.
Bo. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he picked it up. I was like, bruh.
Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run here with Bo.
Fucking Bo.
He'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Now, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Straight ice myself.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Stenerud able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end.
Jackson, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And that will run
GG, bro.
to this ball game.
Good luck in your weekend league if you play weekend league.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.